Received the question, what's the difference between a competition gun and a gun used for hunting? Can you use a competition gun for hunting? All right, so the answer to the question, in a sense, there's a lot different, and then in a sense, there's really nothing different. So complex question. Competition gun is likely to have longer barrels than a hunting gun. Not many people are gonna, hunt quail or pheasants with a 32-inch barrel, but you could. Okay. So potentially barrel lengths could be different. You're likely to have a gun ported for competition, where you're not likely to port your gun for hunting because you're not necessarily worried about the muzzle jump while you're hunting. Perhaps they do some things to the barrel, such as lengthen the forcing cones and backbore the gun to enhance the performance of the shell, enhance the performance of the pattern, more for clay target shooting versus hunting. Potentially a field gun is going to have a lower stock than a competition gun, meaning there's going to have more drop in the cone to compensate for as you're bringing the gun up from a low gun position, getting inconsistent mounts, etc. You could use a competition gun for hunting. You could use a hunting gun for competition. In a sense, there's a lot of things that could be different on both. It's it's not necessarily if you go out with your hunting gun. If you have a pump gun that you use for hunting, unlikely that anyone's going to use a pump gun for sporting clays or skeet shooting, especially competitively. So basically you're looking at the dynamics of the barrel in terms of how they would change the patterning of the gun to be optimal for clay target shooting versus bird shooting. Normally a traditional bird gun is going to have a tighter bore. So the bore diameter is going to be tighter, so it's going to pattern tighter, which is going to provide deadly kills for bird shooting, which you don't necessarily need that tight core for clay shooting. So I hope that answers your question.